Muslims in America have to accept the fact that American reality is what it is, and they have a responsibility toward that reality. If there are injustices in that society, if there are negative tendencies in that society, if there is a very self-serving historical amnesia in that society, Muslims too must own that. Own that in the sense of recognizing that they have a responsibility to act responsibly vis-a-vis that reality. In other words, Muslims cannot be in America and have all of their interpretive energies and their faculties for setting and pursuing agendas still located in the Muslim world, or worse yet, someplace hovering over the Atlantic. And here, the really important aspect to all of this is that Muslims must own American reality, and that means accepting responsibility for those moral failures, as well as accepting the right to partake of America's gifts. And to my mind, that is the first stage in full belongingness. That is to say that Muslims will establish a sense of belongingness when the failings of America become part of Muslims' agenda to address. That Muslims are not simply takers in terms of enjoying the benefits, but are actually contributors, and contributors because they recognize a responsibility to address American reality. And this becomes extremely important because this lays the groundwork for the third stage and the final stage. Once Muslims have assessed America, and then they have assumed ownership for what they have assessed, then Muslims will identify good aspects and bad aspects in America. And they must, in this third stage, command what is good and forbid what is evil. They must assume a socially responsible posture. But here, and I'm talking about the concrete circumstances in which Muslims, especially in this our post-9/11 world, find themselves. Muslims will not be able to speak truth to power, even to address many of the ills in American society, if they themselves are not perceived as belonging, and they don't perceive themselves as belonging. Rather, every critique that they have will be perceived as a critique of a foreign alien entity that is critiquing not for the purpose of uplifting society, of moving society from where it is to a better posture, but of an alien hostile entity that criticizes or critiques American society for the purpose of damaging or destroying it. And so Muslim belongingness in America becomes a prerequisite for Muslim ability to speak truth to power, to command what is good, and to forbid what is evil.